A split verdict in the case against former D.C. employee Jason Lewis, who shot and killed 13-year-old Karon Blake. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simone D'Alba.
And I'm Larry Miller. That split verdict, guilty on manslaughter, not guilty on murder. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz has been following this trial every step of the way. He joins us live now with an update. Rafael?
Yeah, that's right, Larry. Over several hours, over 2 days, the jury determined that Jason Lewis is guilty of voluntary manslaughter and a series of other gun-related charges. However, he was acquitted this afternoon of the harsher penalty, which is second-degree murder. Now, what's the difference between manslaughter and murder? Well, manslaughter is a homicide that is committed without malice. But how did we get to this point? I prepared a timeline of events so we can see how the jury came to their decision. Let's watch.
During the early hours of January 7th, 2023, Karon Blake was shot and killed on the 1000 block of Quincy Street Northeast. D.C. police initially said a man had fired at the 13-year-old after hearing noises and seeing someone tampering with vehicles.
If you feel that there is a public safety issue in or around your home, call 911. That is the appropriate thing to do.
As the community mourned the loss of the 7th grader,
he definitely had a warm spirit and very energetic.
Speculation grew about the shooter who had not been identified by police.
We know of social media images that have surfaced that are showing people that have no connection to this case.
Justice for Karon!
Not knowing the shooter's identity prompted protests and community meetings.
I don't understand why y'all are protecting his name and saying it's going to breach the investigation.
A week after the shooting, Blake's family held a vigil.
I don't want to keep waking up knowing that my brother's not here with me no more. I don't. It hurts.
On January 31st, police announced that 41-year-old Jason Lewis was arrested.
The investigation took the amount of time that it needed to take so that we would be at this point.
Then, an employee of D.C.'s Department of Parks and Recreation, Lewis was charged with second-degree murder while armed. Police say the group of 3 boys were breaking into cars in the Northeast neighborhood. Court documents say Lewis thought his house was being broken into and that he fired at a getaway car and then at Blake because he felt threatened. The unarmed teenager was running towards Lewis when he was shot twice.
Came out the dog, it's like he just want to take the law in his own hands, and that's what he did. That's why my grandson did.
Following the arrest, Blake's mother broke her silence.
He was the man of the house. That's who helped me, and he took him from me.
19 months after the shooting, the trial began. Lewis's lawyers claimed self-defense, and his witnesses defended his character.
He's always been an honest guy to me, always been a good guy. He's a friend of the family.
Lewis himself took the stand, claiming he believed someone had fired towards him, prompting him to shoot back. Prosecutors argue that there's no evidence that someone shot at Lewis before he opened fire.
Now, here in the district, manslaughter carries a maximum sentence of 30 years behind bars. Now, according to the D.C. court website, Lewis's sentencing is scheduled for October 25th. I'm live outside of D.C. court. Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Rafa, as we've been following your reporting with this, we know that this trial has absolutely transcended the courtroom, and we know that this community has a lot of healing to do. Thank you.